Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kickerun Kingdom, where I'm going to be pretty happy for this video because we are going to go ahead and finally take a gander at Pure Vanilla Cookies Ascended Gacha, being the Light of Absolute Truth Gacha, aka this is where we can get the new variant of Pure Vanilla Cookie being compassionate. You know, much like how Dark Cacao Cookie had the Dragon Lord, much like how Golden Cheese Cookie had Immortal, now we have Pure Vanilla Cookies Compassionate. Which is kind of weird how we went from, like, you know, the terms of I control dragons to I can't be killed to I have compassion now. Well, I guess it's all about the spirit that counts, but with that being said, considering that in the story we're getting pretty close to the end, I thought, wouldn't it be fitting that we go ahead and get this cookie basically near the end? Because that would make sense. Now, if you're wondering, here's the really good thing about this. By the way, is like any... Wait. I was about to say, is there any music to this? I'm pretty... Or does it only, like, last for so long? If that's the case, that's kind of weird. Anyway, if you're wondering, by the way, you may be saying, oh, 60... Are you actually going to do all 16,000? Don't you usually do 10,000? Well, I was. However, as you can see here, check this out. It goes up to 150, which means if I pull 150 times in this video, I will guaranteed get Pure Vanilla Cookies Compassionate form. And that's what I'm going to do. So, with that being said, I'm going to be reading comments from the video. Does Blackfire... did I just say Blackfire? Does Black Sapphire Cookie steal the show? Which is the cookie overview video. But if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on these videos, then feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun, enjoyable time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, then that's what matters most. And by the way, the music is just gone. So what? Did they not prepare a loop for this? It's just like the first portion of the song and then just nothing? No, it literally says, according to my little audio thing, nothing is playing. And then if I swap back over here and then like go like back to it or something, like bam, bam, bam. Like now something plays. That's gonna be weird to get used to, but let's go ahead and do our first poll. In which we're going to do the skip, we're just going to draw 10, but we're not going to see any cookie that appears in front. Because, let's be honest, I don't want to get spoiled by a wizard cookie just like suddenly popping up and we just get automatically nothing, meaning that we would be wasting time. And that's time that I don't want to waste upon anyone. So let's just go ahead and pull for these cookies while I go ahead and read these comments. So, with that being said, let's just start off with a short comment from Cookie Raisinus X saying, you play this game too? I've been playing it for years, what do you mean? Like, just look at the past videos on my channel, you should definitely see it. But Azure Waters left a comment saying, Black Sapphire, he's pretty good in PvE. Very happy that I got him. Love the healing too. Yeah, honestly, I think he does provide good healing, and I think he's... Honestly, I feel like in comparison to Candy Apple, especially Shadow Milk, he might be one of the more underrated cookies, but then again, I think the big niche that he has is that personality. By the way, for the first poll, we really didn't get anything... We got, like, nothing good aside from, like, the Sorbet Shark Soul Cores. Like, nothing much other than that. But in order we can get, Plumbing Beast Does, Truth, or Absolute Lights of Truth, Epic Soul Essences, more XP, and Pure Vanilla Cookies Soul Prisms times 20. Which, I don't think there's any way we're going to be making it all the way down to, like, level 20. So, even though you can get so many Pure Vanilla Cookies down there. But, let's just go ahead and do another poll and see what we can get here. And I do see a kind of a long comment from Jans G saying, question of the day, I love his pickup animation so much. He's already becoming one of my absolute favorites. I could spend hours listening to his voice. 10 out of 10 would use up all my crystals just to give him a 5-star ascension. My other comment about him story-wise would be spoilery, but I love his relations with Candy Apple Cookie. He's basically the more calm and composed older child who respects Shadow Milk more than Candy Apple who is obsessed with him. Yeah, he's a lot more about respect than Candy Apple's, you know, overly obsessive attitude. But then again, I guess that is kind of fitting because, let's be honest, Candy Apple Cookie is literally just the entire Cookie Run Kingdom fandom when they saw Shadow Milk Cookie. If you tell me I'm wrong, then all you're doing is being a Shadow Milk stan yourself and lying to me. Because you like lying. That's what's happening here. Anyway, next poll, there really wasn't much to talk about in that one, so we'll just go ahead and continue on. And just keep on going from there. And let's see what we can get anything out of this. get anything on this. What am I saying? We did get some Caviar Soul cores, which isn't too bad. I'm like on my 6th Kingdom video that I've been recording, and I want to go ahead and like record a short after this one, because, well, I kind of got to stay up because I have another chiropractor appointment in like a few hours, so I may as well just stay up for that while I work on videos, and this is like the most I've worked on videos so far, because let's be honest, I haven't been really doing many good, like, recording days, because sometimes I just have a thing called record day. You know what record day is? I just sit down and make a bunch of videos. Oh, okay, it's an epic, which is, that's espresso. I mean, it's not pure vanilla, but I mean, it is a cookie related to the Cookie Odyssey, which is that, okay, at the very least, I think that is 2-star. It's 10 more soul prisms, or soul cores, and that is like a 3-star ascension right there. That's good for espresso, but at least we did get a cookie out of this. At least we got espresso, which is, I'm still pretty sure is a good cookie. And we got our first threshold reward being 200 of the biscuit dough things. Is that what that is? Biscuit dough, yes. Alright, so next stop is a bunch more of these light things. So let's see if we can crank out any more of these good cookies. At the very least, hopefully, get a pure vanilla. But anyway, with another comment out of the way, let's read one from Carry the Melodious Gamer, which this one is a more longer comment, but at this point, considering we're doing so many polls, we may as well read through some of them. Carry the Melodious Gamer says, question of the day, well, I was half right about his name. The wiki in its flavor is a pun combination of the Sapphire Gemstone and the Sweet Sapphire Grape. I really like the design and personality, very charismatic, and I was wrong about Candy Apple taking his place theory, because while he worked for Shadow Milk longer than her, I think he's Shadow Milk Cookie's right-hand man. Tricky Trio have all coattails in their designs. I won't be surprised if Black Sapphire did ruin a secret on the side when not doing Shadow Milk Cookie's bidding. That one load screen with Black Sapphire Cookie and Candy Apple art is a blink and you miss it, so you need to go back in your footage to see it. And also, I'm pretty sure Black Sapphire is flipping the bird in one of the drawings. Are they? I hope they are, because that just make it real funny. And also, you know, ironically, I don't know when you left that. It was actually apparently you left that like a day ago. Which is unique, because if you did see the story, which obviously I'm past this point of the story on my channel, so I didn't complete it yet during this video, but I just want you to know, interestingly enough, during the story, it's actually the opposite that happened. It was actually Candy Apple who managed to mess something up in regards to the plan, and Shadow Milk Cookie respects, you know, Black Sapphire more respectfully, because, you know, he's more calm, composed, and looks up to him more with respect, as obviously stated by another comment. But that's just me. Probably after this video, I'm going to go have something to snack on, something to nom on, something to eat. I think I know what, because I got some good soup in the fridge. I might have something else along with it, because honestly, I'm trying to watch my figure in a sense where, like, I know it's kind of a shocker for me to say this, but, like, I am, like, on this, like, fasting-esque diet, but I also got to make sure that, like, I actually eat. So I probably shouldn't be as, like, concerned with my body as it is, because I think half the issues that happen with my body has to do with diabetes. So I'm obviously putting that under management. But another thing I need to manage is my back. Because if you don't know this, I recently went to a chiropractor, which I'm going to in a few hours. And I have to do a couple stretches, which all have to do with my lumbar. So I got to make sure I do a few stretches. So probably before I eat, I probably do a couple of those stretches just to make sure the apple cider vinegar that I drink, you know, sets into my stomach pretty well. Because that really does help burn belly fat, let me tell you. I felt very much lighter recently. But yeah, just like little advice for if you want to deal with, like, you know, losing weight or just like weight loss and stuff like that, helping your diabetes and manage it. It's all okay. I even had something pretty sweet today, which I don't really usually commonly have. Maybe I try and go for something more sweet like once a week, but I think I just did it not out of fear, but more just like, man, I haven't had stuff like this in a while, but maybe it's occasional for me to have the occasional one for a snack. Not like a full force dessert, but just every so occasion. Besides, my brother actually also has diabetes, so, you know, he also sometimes goes for it, but, I guess I had it like a little bit of a later stage, so maybe I'm more safe. I don't know, but, hey, look at that. More lights of the, not deceit, absolute truths. No, it's not deceit. This is not lie. These are truths. Anyway, to get another comment out of the way, there is one from Draco saying, back at the 4th anniversary livestream, they showed a brief glimpse of Black Sapphire. When I first saw him, I really didn't think he looked like all that special, but when he was finally revealed in the update, I got a hard lesson of not judging appearances. Well, speaking of appearances, oh! Imperfections are what makes us, us. Sometimes you need the darkness to see the light. Whoa! Oh, we didn't even get him from pity. What was this? Is this poll number 5? No, it might be 7. Oh, I gotta do a recount. But we got him! We got the new Ascended Awakened Pure Vanilla Cookie. He's here! And that means I can get another one guaranteed later on. That's so cool, look at him. And, of course, unfortunately, Pure Vanilla Cookie, you know, considering how he doesn't have a voice actor, that means Awakened Pure Vanilla doesn't have a voice actor as well. So, I just decided to do a little bit of filling in, which is probably the first time you'll ever hear me speak over a Gacha animation, but, it's just, that's how it rolls sometimes. But, oh, we got him. No, I don't need to worry. And also, for the reference, by the way, thanks for the luck, Draco, because when I read your comment, I got them. And he has a little bit more of a white tint. He looks really nice. A lot more sleek, if I do say so myself. But, oh, that's one. And we still got so many more. I think that was poll number 7, if I'm doing my math. If I go to the Gacha history, do the recount. Okay, nether. That was poll number 7. Okay, so I was correct on that. But just to finish up your comment real quick, Draco, absolutely love the trope of the evil show host villains. There's just a lot of fun that you can do with them, especially this guy is no exception. I also love the radio filter in some of his quotes. Little details like that are always great. Hey, listen, this is something always to take in consideration. Never judge a book by its cover, because you never know how they truly are on the inside or how they act. Never just look at something and go like, ugh, that's not good. Because I feel like people actually don't do that enough these days. They just kind of look at something and just go like, nah. It's kind of the thing that kind of matches with the update's theme of deceits. Like, they just look at something and they just take it at face value. They don't really hook and fully grasp the whole meat and potatoes of the situation. They just look and just either care or don't care. When really it's about understanding what it's about. You don't look and think about what it's about. You have to understand everything. And this goes for serious situations or even something as simple as like looking at someone. So everyone, big lesson in regards to making sure that you just do proper research on everyone and everything and every who and every what. I don't know why I said everyone twice and then just went on a tangent after that, but you know what I mean. Be sure that you do your proper research into everyone so you can make sure that you don't get the wrong perception of them. Oh, and of course, I just get a random pure vanilla soul stone out of that. Well, soul prism to be exact, but yeah, I can awaken you now. Which, if you're wondering probability's sake, it's 0.3% chance and basically a 1% chance to get that soul prism. Which is honestly kind of high. Was it really that high? Because 1% chance is actually still reasonably high. I don't know. Because I'm just saying, I know 1% chance is not high at all, but I'm just saying in comparison to everything else. But whatevs. Anyway, we do have another comment from Shadow Does Cringe saying, what do my top 4 favorite Kikuran Kingdoms say about me? In no particular order, they are Prune Juice, Black Sapphire, Peach Blossom, and Camellia. And according to my friend, Shadow Milk is my 5th favorite, so I don't know. So, here's what I'm thinking. So you say Prune Juice, Black Sapphire, Peach Blossom, Camellia, and Shadow Milk. Okay, so here's what I'm getting from this. You like the more slim ones, which that's understandable. They all seem slim. And I think for a majority of them, you like a lot more with the sly ones. Like Prune Juice is sly, Camellia is sly, Shadow Milk's definitely sly, Peach Blossom not so sly, but just more mysterious. But Black Sapphire, definitely a bit more sly one too. But you know what I mean. And of course, we're actually very close to the next threshold, being the Epic Soul Essence, because we just got the XP Jellies. So we'll probably do just the last 150 pulls, and I guess I could just do all of them, see how many I get. But still, this is a really good video, considering how I already got Pure Vanilla from straight to pit. I'm not sure if we'll get the same amount of Pure Vanillas as we did Shadow Milk, because if we did, that means I would need to get another Pure Vanilla cookie, and then I would need to get the one for the pity. If we're that lucky, if Pure Vanilla could somehow prove me wrong by getting not only the same amount, but maybe even 3, and we just get 3 soul stones, sheesh, okay. Well, trying to shut me up, are you? But if they could try and prove me wrong like that, I would be amazed. Oh, I was about to say if it was. What the hell? Okay, this gacha really loves giving me espresso cookie. What are the chances of that? I can't scroll all the way down and find the chances of espresso because that would take too long. But if we're just basing it off that, espresso has no boosted chance, right? Look, if we just look at the probabilities and scroll down, just for everyone else, every other epic has a 0.03% chance of spawning. In fact, I can't scroll all the way down. Because if I just look, literally, it's this, 3.20, or 0.0320. I'd have a higher chance getting, like, well, nearly pure vanilla cookie at his awoken form, and also the soul prisms in general. What? How the flip that's possible, I have no clue, but is that more lucky than just getting pure vanilla, like, the awoken one twice? Because 2 espressos in the single span of a few gacha pulls. And that's the only epic I've pulled for so far. It was just epic being espresso, then pure vanilla cookie's awakened form, then espresso again. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to really question it if it's still going to give me some good cookies. Anywho, getting another comment out of the way, Alpha X Grand left a comment saying, question of the day, I really like his design, and also, some people see him as an emo, but I still see him more as goth. I don't see him as either emo or goth. I think he's just going through, like, you know, a more edgy phase, because I feel like edgy is kind of not the same as goth or emo, because, you know, that's apparently something that gets stereotyped a lot, and I don't like judging. But also, Peanut Britty Cookie, or Peanut Brittle Cookie, left a comment saying, I headcanon him as Shadow Milk Cookie's son 100%. Well, to be fair, they do kind of act like the older brother of Candy Apple Cookie, so that would just mean Candy Apple Cookie is Shadow Milk's daughter. So, yeah. Did I say that right? Yeah, I said that right. I was just trying to make sure that I don't mess up on any more of my words, even though it's definitely bound to happen more. Anywho, the Legion... Oh, no, wait. The Legion... What? The Lego Mine Alt... How the fuck can I say that normally? He said, not sure if it's related, but I just lost 3 years of progress in this game. How did you lose 3 years in the progress? Did you delete your save file? Is that what happened? If that's the case, I'm very sorry to hear about that. I hope you maybe contact Devsisters and find some way to, like, you know, replenish it, because if you got rid of your save file, that most likely means you got rid of your DevPlay account, but it should be all linked to your DevPlay account, right? I'm hoping it is, because you definitely gotta talk to someone to try and recover your account, because I don't want you losing all the progress unless you truly move on from the game. And which even then, that's hard to do with a mobile game. Also, a comment from Mortem says, question of the day, please Black Sapphire, let Poison Mushroom heal you back with their shrooms. If you don't, I eat you. So, you basically say, would you rather die or die? Would you rather get poisoned by Poison Mushroom Cookie's mushrooms, or would you rather have me eat you? You got some real fair logic right there, Budster, but I guess I can't really judge because I'm just as insane. Glitch King also left a comment saying, question of the day, I love Black Sapphire Cookie. He has my favorite color combo, I love characters with suits, his dynamic with Candy Apple is amazing in the story, they act like siblings, of course they do, but gameplay-wise, he's basically just a Shadow Milk support. I guess it makes sense. So realistically, to make that cookie really work, you're going to need the whole trio of chaos. So you need Shadow Milk, Candy Apple, and Black Sapphire. Understandable. And also, Ian also Brooks left a comment saying, this video is sponsored and brought to you by Shadow Milk Cookie. Well, I mean, technically, he did bring Black Sapphire Cookie to life, so... Yeesh. And also, Exotic Beauty just says, I like him a lot because of his... smexy voice. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Here, you keep it in your pants, dog. That's how we're acting like that. We're not going to try and act like that in public. Anyway, also, Mariusuf? Am I saying that right? What, you have to come saying, I'm very HyperHimes and HyperHimed all over the place. That sounds really, really weird when you put it like that. Like, really weird. I don't think you have any idea how weird that does sound. And I hope you do. Anyway, there's also a comment from Flulp saying, question of the day, I like Black Sapphire's design, and I use him in guild battles. He's good in guild battles? Against which boss? You mean just in general? Because if he's good, I definitely need to test out who he's good against. But also, R1 Sion Arlison on a full moon? Is that how you say that? I don't know, but you say Black Sapphire is just Alistair from Hasbin. Of course, it makes sense. Sealdo also left a comment saying, question of the day, I really like him. He's very good for guild boss battle, so he's worthwhile to invest in. You know, I've never seen him appear in, like, recommended teams and stuff like that, so it must be interesting. Anyway, one more poll before we could do the automatic guaranteed given polls for... Oh, hey, Black Sapphire, we were just talking about you. But just one more of these 10 polls before we can get the guaranteed pure vanilla. Now, is there a chance we do get pure vanilla one more time? Most likely, you never know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to use the rest of the polls, but I might just, like, look at the intro, and if nothing interesting happens in the intro, I'm just going to skip, because really nothing else interesting is going to happen. Because unless we do get pure vanilla cookie, then that'd be cool. But, well, we already did, but, yeah. We just have to wait. So, come on. Show us something of worth. Something of worth? Maybe I should have been more specific. Anyway, one more time. Just for the books. And I guess I gotta clear my throat out for this one. I guess. You never be too sure. Luckily, this time, there was, like, no voice to actually approach him, so I didn't need to interrupt, so that's good. So, we got him twice now. Perfection to a T. 2 pure vanilla cookies in 1 video. I'm pretty sure that's at least enough for another, like, at least a 1-star ascension, I think. Or promotion. Whatever the plug you want to call it. I can go ahead and upgrade him now, which, real good. So, I think, like I mentioned, I'm just going to do the 2 polls real quickly here, and just see if anything pops up. Aw, dang it. See, there's a reason why I don't do, like, the intros, because, like, look at that. I mean, don't get me wrong. Custard's the best. But come on. Anyway, there's one more for the road. Ninja Brave. Okay, well, could be something. It's not, oh, wow, that was bad. It's not even any cookies. But it's a good thing I decided to pull. Let me just, I'm going to use up these. Because, like, hey, you never know. And Ninja Brave is like, huh? Watch this be something out of interest. I thought it was going to be for a second. Soul cores, and since there's really not much of these going to be pulled, I may as well just give it a gander. I think if Ginger Brave does appear scared, it just kind of means, like, you know, there's literally nothing going to be inside there. That's why you do 10 pulls. Anyway, with that being said, now seems like a good spot to end the video, but I just want to read some of the last comments that I see, which take me back to the gacha while the music temporarily plays, I guess. Flipping, I see 2 in Acrylian says, gosh, I love this twin. When I first saw him, I thought he was going to be a mediator of sorts, but I do like him as of now. His design is so flipping cool. I love his zesty personality, and to be honest, might be obsessed with him. Of course, everyone's turning into candy apple cookie with plumbing black sapphire cookie. That's just bound to happen. Lenon DeGio left a comment saying, question of the day, I absolutely love black sapphire cookie. His design and personality are so cool and might be one of my favorite cookies. I get that. I can see why they'd be one of the more, like, you know, appreciative cookies in the game. Sonic Gamer left a comment saying, I talk about his design, but you're probably sick of reading thirst comments by... Oh my gosh, how would you read my mind? Maybe you read the comments too, but my gosh, you understand. And also, Listavon left a comment saying, question of the day, I'm surprised how much I love the relationship with Candy Apple. To him, reviving poison type, Red Velvet Dragon tea. Oh, Red Velvet Dragons, okay, I got you. And also, that's basically it for the comments. There wasn't one I was going to read, but it's kind of on the more lewd side. So for now, we'll just end the video right here. So, if you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content, and if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future, and also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick Around YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly, a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content that you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese!